I remember back in the day, we used to laugh at people putting cologne on top of funk. Now, let's be clear. To be clear, she ain't funky. She ain't fucking that. But she is going to put some cologne right back on this dress she already had on. She sure is. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have tried this on, baby. It's looking like it's kind of sketchy. I like the way she's working on me. I'm just trying to slap a little makeup on, excuse me. Just trying to slap on a little makeup. I said, you know what? I've been going to those little two-stepping classes. I know the fundamentals, but I feel like with anything, you gotta just do it to get better. So, sorry, excuse me. That tingle is getting a little bit more intense, which really makes me feel like the nerve is coming back. But it still gives me it's like something going boing, yoing, yoing, yoing inside your face. That's just what that feels like. Boing, yoing, yoing. Like the old cartoon things. They used to do that job. I'm a cartoon. But I'm just trying to pat this into the dots and then get up, get out, and go dancing. Actual dancing, not just a class or whatever. I was gonna make my way to the gym, but I had to realize I'm flat out and actually honestly tired. I went with my girlfriend today. So we went to a store, the half everything store, or I don't know. But we go to the store, they get their new inventory on Wednesdays. Today is Wednesday. Happy hump day, y'all. And so I was surprised. I think it opened up at 10, yeah, because we met up at 9:30, 10 o'clock. Well, not even 10 yet. It was probably 9:54, I want to say, when we got right into the vicinity. And we see several cars, but is that it? Oh, okay, yeah, that's it. We pull in. People are already lined up to go into the store. I was like, we're doing this? Okay. Then there's a guy, he opens up the door, he's just holding it open.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
There's hordes and hordes of people going in line. Me and my girlfriend looked at each other like, we ain't finna stand in that line. And even before the man opened the door, people were literally peeking in. It was as if they were mapping out whatever it is that they were going to buy. Is it really that serious? But we go in there and it was just tons of stuff to pick through. Tons and tons of stuff. And they kind of had it like, it reminded me of how DSW used to be. Like, this color means that much of a discount. That color means that much of a discount. The only thing I figured out is anything orange is priced as is. And the prices weren't crazy. They were $20. But when you tell me half of everything, baby, I'm coming in, I'm expecting $4 or $5. And so I hadn't read the prices yet to, know the lay of the land. That's what I should have done. But once I caught on, oh, okay. And then you start seeing the signs. I'm telling you, when they say reading is fundamental, it is. So you start seeing the signs and then you realize, oh, okay, so if it's gray, it costs $4.99. If it's pink, you know what I mean? Like some of that stuff was actually $2.99. Now I'll admit, I did not see anything personally that I liked in the $2.99 range. That's just my luck, But, my girlfriend went in there, she found, because we went there primarily because she wanted to go and get a swimsuit or two. I want to say she ended up with four different swimsuits because she's getting ready to go on a vacation. I forgot to where she's going. But anyway, she gets all these swimsuits nice and cute. And so she thought she was done. Listen, we got to the store at 10. We didn't leave there until it was probably like 11:40. So we literally spent an hour and 40 minutes in there, and I could have spent more. Like once I understood how the shopping works and stuff, I was like, oh, dang, that changes my mind about some of the stuff I would have gotten. And it was so tempting to go back to some of the same aisles and racks and stuff that I went to, but I get why people go there so early, because there was a woman who, as soon as she went in, it was like, touch this, get it, get it, get it, get it. She's just loading stuff into her cart. Like if it, to me, it looked like if it was something that held her interest for even half a second, she put it in the cart. And I mean, I guess it makes sense for $3, $4, $5. Why would you not? You know, but I did not understand. At that time, I didn't know. I hadn't looked at the colors to know that that's how cheap everything is going for. Baby, when I tell you, me and my friend, we've been some of everywhere, all over, everywhere. We wanted to eat at Dave's Hot Chicken just because I hear everybody talking about it, but it wasn't open yet. But we did do the half off everything store, and I was disappointed. I really didn't see anything for my granddaughter. I got this little pleated skirt. It's navy. Child, I will turn on the light, but it's just a little navy skirt. It has a belt. The belt looks the same as the one on this khaki one. So she got a navy and a khaki skirt, and then just some little bric-a-brac jewelry that kids like. A little lock with that rainbow, another lock with this, because I'm like, baby, we gotta make sure it match. Another, some earrings, all kind of rainbow colors on that. And then this little leopard lock with the flower on the front. I was like, oh, that's cute. All that little stuff costs $3. Baby, when I tell you, I haven't been in that store in, I know it's been over like 10 years or so. I had forgotten all about it. But it was new to her. She had just heard about it. So she was like, you want to go? Oh, yeah, I remember that store. Let's go. Because at first I was thinking at a half price store. But no, it's half off of half. And I got a skirt for me too. This is, what color is it? I think it's kind of like army green. Now my friend was smart enough to try stuff out. This, my granddaughter's stuff, the jewelry was $3. Ooh, excuse me and these hiccups. I've been tearing these blackberries up. I had to move them away from me. Tearing them up. I guess they make me hiccup a little bit. That's weird. Oh, okay, so we fasten and hook. We fancy. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have tried this on, baby. It's looking like it's kind of sketchy. It's looking sketchy. Oh yeah, that might have to go back. We ain't even gonna force it and rip it or nothing. But that was cute. What size did I get? See, it's large. Did I get it out the training section or something? I'm a large girl. I guess I'm larger than large. Large and in charge. Large and in charge of taking it back. So this is another large. At least it has elastic. I thought these were cute. And then I got this little blue shirt skirt set little thing. That's cute. I feel like now I really should have tried on everything. And I'm trying it with white. I know darn well. This is a little shirt dress too. A little button detail on the front. Button it over. That's kind of cute. $5. Everything you see is, well, some of it was $4.44 or $4.99. That's it. And some simple shorts here. I know I'm taking that skirt back. You get like a week to return it, but they only give you in-store credit because they're going to keep you coming back. And guess what? It's not a problem because I want to go back anyway. The store is so big and they have so much stuff. It's hard to really get through and look through it all, but I'm going to give it the old try. We going to try it. It is a cute little simple short, just super simple stuff. I ain't trying to get you dressy and do all of that. But yeah. I want to eat some of my nut and butt cake. And then I want to go to the gym. Or should I do it the other way around? I want the cake now. I do. I do want the cake now. And it ain't nobody's fault but Coco. Coco told me about that white chocolate and raspberry cake at Nut and Butt Cake. Life changing. First of all, this cake already has bits of raspberry in it. I don't know if y'all can see it. And it's so good by itself. And I'm eating it warm. Like all of this This is just ridiculous on top of ridiculous. Then, like, that wasn't enough. It's something about the combination of this cake with a blackberry. I need to go to two gyms. Touch this, get it, get it, get it, get it. She's just loading stuff into her cart. Now, will I do that? No. Just because I'm trying my best to not have that hoarding kind of spirit. So I'm looking for things. I think I'm just trying to do everything in my life with intention, you know, because there's a saying, how you do one thing is how you do everything, but that's not true. Because in my classroom, I have a lot of stuff all over, like to the point that I even get sick of looking at all the different colors and you come to my house, I ain't got them 11 colors. It's as if my brain says I need a break from all of that. Now, don't get me wrong, when my daughter was little, yeah, we had more colors, game room, games, toys, all the, fluffy fun stuff. And I think I'm at that stage now, probably in part because of my job. I needed to be calmer. I needed, you can be cozy and not have 11 colors, or at least I can. I can be cozy and not have 11 colors running all throughout. In fact, it drives me just a little bit nuts. So I'm trying to be more intentional in that way, but while I won't say how you do one thing is how you do everything, I will say that developing patterns kind of lends itself to different aspects of your life. So me being more intentional about the people I have in my life, the way I spend my time, and all of that is also making me, sorry, I got a text message, is also making me want to be more intentional in other ways. And what are we wearing? I don't know why my hair just will not. It's so short. It should stand up. I want it to be a little fluffier. It just won't stay. I even put some of that old stiff tail hairspray in it, and it won't stay. Woo! We already getting hot. We're gonna try this e.l.f. Matte Magic. I haven't pumped it yet, so you can see what that does for my face. But yeah, let's go put on that same dress that we had on earlier. I got kind of warmish in that dress. I'm gonna get kind of warmish when I'm dancing. I remember back in the day, we used to laugh at people putting cologne on top of funk. And let's be clear. To be clear, she ain't funky. She ain't fucking that. But she is gonna put some cologne right back on this dress she already had on. She sure is. And then, what's funny, now that I think about it, I've been practicing, like I go to the classes wearing wedges and stuff, heels, whatever, because typically when I go out, I'm gonna wear heels. Not tonight. Nope, tonight she's gonna put on some flats. Oh, I still smell a little bit of my cologne, but we're gonna freshen it up anyway. And get on these doggone nails. That was my plan for today. I said, oh, I'm gonna sleep in and I'm gonna go ahead and do my nails. But, the girlfriend calls and says she wanna go shopping. We go shopping. I don't know if I'm gonna wear this. Because I two-stepped with one guy. He put my hand around his head. He had locks, baby. My bracelet got caught in his locks. I was kind of embarrassed. Not for myself, but for him. His hair was actually rough. That was so surprising. A lot of times people think locks are dirty, dingy, rough, and all that. But usually, a lot of times they're not. His were actually kind of rough. All right, we are dressed. Nothing super spectacular. Showing up putting on the flats. Okay, look like my hair might stay a little bit. As soon as I say that, it falls right back down. And we just wanted a little bigger, fuller. I think I'm gonna end up growing my hair back out. But just because shorter hair is sometimes a problem. Ain't nothing like pixie hair. Pixie hair, that's a lot of doggone work. Where did I put them flats? They're probably still in the kitchen. Let me finish putting my clothes on and we're gonna head on out the door. When I tell you, I honestly don't know what I'm doing going out this late. I really don't. It is going on 9 o'clock. Y'all know I'm usually home by about 10. But today has been a busy, busy day. And I said, you know what? I'm still going to go out. Originally, I was going to go to the gym. So today is a no gym day, which means I just need to get at it a little bit more tomorrow. This morning, though, I went, did my little exercise, did a little walking and all that jazz. I wasn't too terribly long because it was already hot in the morning. And I don't know how I walked off and left my phone. And a lot of times when I start my walk off, I'm just doing, I'm just talking and feeling grateful, gratitude. I'm at my little one and all of that jazz. And so then I got ready to reach down and hit play when I was ready to start listening to my book. No phone. But I said, that's fine. It was still a pleasant walk. It was just a quiet one. Had my headphones on, so as I was passing people, it still kind of looked like I was listening to something. So there was that. But yeah, I did that, and I just didn't do gym. I ain't gonna beat myself up too much. And I'm still getting out doing a little bit of exercise. Now, I ain't gonna kid you. By me going out this late, I won't be out for long. I do not have that desire to be out till 1, 2. Baby, once upon a time, shut the club down. And when we shut that one down, we went to a happy hour lounge. And after we went to the happy hour place, then we go to the Waffle House. And after that, finally, I was dragging my hind parts home. But she don't want no parts of that now. I just want to have a good little time. Maybe have a cocktail. And here's the catcher. It might be a shorter night than I'm even thinking, because I meant to stop by the bank and grab like $20 cash, because I haven't been here excuse me, I haven't been here in years. And y'all know how a lot of times at black establishments there's a cover charge. White establishments, they look at you like, what? No. But yep, at black establishments a lot of times there's a cover charge. I ain't got a lick of cash. So hopefully if they do have a cover charge, they tell me that they can just put it on my tab. Because I'll buy a cocktail, tip, do all the things on my card. But yeah, we'll see. So we don't know how long this evening gonna be. I don't know what it is, but lately it's been so, I'm going through trees, so it's dark. But it's been so many dead deer on the road. I don't know why I thought I usually would see them more so in the spring or something, but we in the dead of summer and you see them. And then on top of that, you can tell that they've been knocked over or something by a car, but then they'll have their heads cut off. But anyway, I guess if it's a deer instead of a doe, they cut the head off and mount it on the wall and say you hunted it. Somebody told me there was a shooting in this area while I was in Atlanta, but it was blocks away. I don't know. Kansas City's just that kind of city where there's a lot of shooting in every area. It's really unfortunate, but usually it's at the younger establishments, and this isn't one of those. This is grown folk night. Just chill, two-step, and be on the way. Y'all remember when you were younger and your mother would tell you stuff like that, like, be careful, these streets are crazy, da-da-da, and it just didn't really apply. It was like, oh, she being paranoid, even as shootings were happening. I am not good at parallel parking. I think I could fit there. I don't know. I could fit on this side too, right? Oh, I'm not good at parallel parking. I'm not bad at it. It's the distance I can't really measure. I can't tell if I can fit or not. Oh, I can fit in this space. Okay, that's good enough for me. Yep, and you can squeeze by. Well, it ain't even a squeeze. Oh, Lordy. I need that car to just move your car over to the side. That's what I need. All right, girl, we here. If they need cash, we hit. Got out there. I danced a little bit. I did not pull out my camera or phone to record just because it was an interesting environment. One of the ladies that I'd seen in class, and I'm glad, oh my goodness, one of the ladies I'd seen in class, well, I get ready to get on the dance floor, and another gentleman I've seen in class, in fact, he's one of the people who teaches the class, he was like, oh, you can leave your purse with so-and-so. I was like, is she cool? Matter of factly speaking, is you cool? Like, I don't know. I just feel like just because I see somebody in a class, I could see you on a weekly basis for months, and no part of me feels like I really know you. I don't know you. I just don't. Maybe that's a throwback. Like, I think we all have some trauma, and I wouldn't even call it trauma, but I would say coming up in the area I came up in, the hood, we just had two rules pretty much to whatever you were doing. No matter where you were, who you were with, it was just pretty much two rules. You don't trust nobody you don't know 100%. That was rule number one. Simple. Don't trust nobody you don't know 100%. Rule number two, don't 100% trust nobody you know neither. Yeah, he was like, you can put your purse down over there with so-and-so. And I tried to. I did. I really tried. Baby, if you can't dance with me and my purse, then we just ain't dancing. We is not no dancing. I don't know her like that. I don't know her name, first and last. I don't know her birthday. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm going to stay wrong. Quit looking at me like that. Hot chat, 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 chat. Oh my gosh, I need somebody to save me from myself.
I'll have you home before it's dark, so let me know. Can I take you?
A simple move, never basic.
She caught me by surprise.